from Las Cruces, New Mexico, and Aggie Memorial Stadium, home of the New Mexico State Aggies, and we have a showdown coming up in the land of enchantment. We've got a sensational matchup for you. New Mexico State will kick it off and we'll be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Hoosiers offense will have the ball first. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes off.
There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Gives it to the back on the draw.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback on the keeper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Nice move there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. He's got him. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Aggies offense will go to work for the 1st time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Hebert. This time it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First down for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nice move there. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. Punt is on its way. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Creates a little room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They want to get this defense on its heels. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll set up to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Hebert. Working on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
That's a first down for the offense.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Slithers into space. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Smith takes the handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's a 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
The Hoosiers are facing 3rd and inches. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Making side adjustments here. Trying to beat him to the left. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Just keeps moving. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
Yeah, nice blocking by this offense. Nice job running the football. How about the running back? You could tell he knew exactly where the goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Going right to work up top. Got it in the middle. It's McGee.
They're trailing by 10 to Arkansas. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. New Mexico State lines up quickly. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. It's not the first time they've seen that.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Firing deep. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Hebert. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
New Mexico State, 0.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Traore. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, they're after him. Got a man. It's Traore. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Dead center perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They're working that left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Here's the handoff. He rumbles out to the 39-yard line before he's steered out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That's caught. It's Cummings. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Looking to pass. It's Hebert. Here comes the heat. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. Smashes through the tackle. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
From the gun, the running back has it. Makes one man miss. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGee. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. To the air on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. From the gun. Give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Hebert. That's caught, it's Cummings. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Gore. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants to take the top off. Catching stride inside the 15. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
On the direct snap, it's Gore. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Indiana! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UConn is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in stores deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 27 to Arkansas. That's where things stand right.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Hebert. Quick completion on the out. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try to pop the draw. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Snap to the back. Gives it on the option. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Indiana! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
49, New Mexico State, 3.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls in the football.
The Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. The give on the inside. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Knight. Here's a heat. And his first throw here is incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. That's caught. It's Durham. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run play action. Rush is on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the 1-2, and he's got a 1st down. Runs through the tackle. Oh, better look out. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Forced out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Andrews. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a 1st at the 32. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
And they can't make the connection. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. There he goes.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.